Oh, good morning. It was sunny. Anyway, we're switching directions here. Our oats has been in a swath now for just about a week, and we are pretty sure that that's dry. But now we gotta switch everything over on our combines, put the chopper plates in, speed it up, put the spreaders on. Not a whole lot of time taken into it, but it takes time. So that's what we're doing this morning. Getting the combines ready, and then we're gonna head up to Daryl's and see if we can get some oats in the bin. Okay, that combine is ready. This combine, we got a fuse that went for our moisture sensor. So we got that to do, hook it up, and this thing's ready to roll. We've greased them, which doesn't take a whole lot, and switched everything over to oats.
Okay, so we are fully converted over. As you can see, the sun is now hiding from the clouds again. But we are running. Boys are in their units, and we're gonna head up north, and we're gonna run a sample before lunch here. Yeah, my fuses. Okay, we are hooked up. Dylan, Quinn, your ears on?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, then let's head out.
Are you able to get supply me there?
So I kind of did what every impatient farmer does, and my sample turned into a hopper full. So we're now going to test it and see what it is. Okay, so that's not what I wanted to see. That's saying moisture is 15.2. Bushel weight's 41.2, so that's good. But moisture is 15.2, so we'll have to do another one on a different tester just to verify, but it might not be good to go yet.
Alright, we ran a sample. Dylan's monitor is reading that it's significantly drier. We ran a test a couple hours ago and it was wet. He's just grabbing a sample. Scared to dump just because I needed at least. 13.9. We're going. Okay, it's 13.9. In my opinion, we're going. I'll see what Daryl says. We're going. Yep. By the time we get a second semi-load, we're dry. Well, that did not take long. They did one headland, which is a mile, no, 3/4 of a mile, and got the cart full. So this was from doing this headland. Bit of a windier day, but it's not hot and sunny. I got a bit of a drive, so I want this thing loaded. Peter might have our hands full with keeping up with trucking.
Okay, so we are back at it, and our capacity here is running, let's see what we are here, right around 2,900 bushels an hour per combine. So that means we're going to be loading up a Super B, our boats, every hour per combine, roughly. So we're moving here pretty good. The oats is coming in pretty good. My number might be out. I'm actually recalibrating here since we got back at her, just verifying. But we'll see how she comes in.
It's always nice when you're combining oats to have a bit of a wind. If it's hot, no wind, and it seems like that dust just wants to stick to you. There we go, now we're loading her up good. And I'm gonna get really dusty here. This is gonna suck. Maybe if I get high enough, it won't affect me. Nope, still get it.
Squim seems to be having some trouble with the scale on the cart. I've tried testing all the load cells on there, and we're still having issues. So I'm going to try the basics. I'm actually going to go, because that thing is wireless Bluetooth connection, I'm going to go back to the basics and replace the battery in it and see if there's a chance that we just don't have quite enough volts left to transmit back and forth. So anyway, that's what the next plan is. Hopefully that solves it. We're having issues right now just getting this to load up the way we're wanting it to, which is kind of frustrating.
Okay, we're just about half empty. Oats is light, so you can really open that bottom gate right up. Okay, we put some oats in this bin from our last field. It may sound stupid, but we're hauling it all the way here because we got a bunch of oats contracted out to be picked up in the yard, and it's always easier if it's always easier if we have it out of my yard, just because this is where on rainy days we're in the shop. If loads are coming, it's easy to do it right here. So we're loading these bins up. We got 27,000 bushels, I think, that need to go out, and it's starting to get picked up on Monday. So after we've got 27,000 bushels-ish in this yard, then we'll start hauling to the yards that are closer to the fields. That way the truckers can keep up. But for today, me and Peter are just going to have to run our butt off and try and keep the combine going. And that's a good problem. The scale's been acting a little bit goofy, but it looks like this field is going to yield. It's yielding very well so far, but again, we'll see what it comes to at the end.
Another full load has left, and I'm not empty, so that's okay.
Alright, we're going half a mile, 35 feet, and the guys can make it just over half a mile, a little over half a mile, and then they're full. So it's a little trickier this way for the grain cart guys, because now Quinn's got to empty him there, or he is right now, and then close to that end so that he can make it all the way back to that end. And so it's also important that we try to keep the combines as close together as possible, or else they get out of sync, and then it's impossible for the grain cart guy to keep up. So I parked the truck a little ways into the field just so that he, as soon as he's done unloading, Daryl is in the back combine there. As soon as he's done unloading them, he can just go quickly dump into my semi, and then he can grab Dylan, so that Dylan doesn't have to stop. So lots of straw, and there's some nice dust. It's going through the combine good. And the first load I tested, it was 13.1, so 13.5 is dry for oats. And so whenever they're calling for, whenever they call to come with loads, you don't have to worry about it being wet. It should be good and dry. Alright, well, we cleaned that 80 up. Right at supper time. And we got a little bit to do on this 200. We're thinking it's going to be wet, but we're not sure. There's roughly 20 acres there. We're going to try it out to see what the moisture's at. But if it's wet, that's where we're at. That's an A. So it seems a bit early, but the sun didn't come out a whole lot today. It's pretty cloudy, and to be honest with you, I'm quite happy we didn't get rain. It'd be nice to get going at harvest here. Hard to be patient, but it's coming. This field did very well. Not sure exactly what the exact yield was. Our scale was acting up a little bit. It was, I'm not sure what's going on. But I'm going to take this load away. Quinn said I had 2,400 bushels in this load, and I'm thinking I got over 25, probably pushing 2,600 bushels. So I'm gonna weigh this at the elevator and then dump it, weigh it empty, and then we'll be able to figure out exactly how many bushels it was, because I'm thinking something's not working right with the scale, but we'll see. We'll scale in here, Cargill full. Probably have it locked, but I should be able to see the number. 61,510. No, 500. 61,500. All right, we'll see how much we are empty. All right, now I'm back. Way empty.
Kendall is coming out here yet too.
Way in empty, or way out empty, I should say. Oh, now I have to do the math. 18.77. Okay. Do the math on that quick. I can't do that in my head. Not anymore. Somewhere around 43 ton. Okay, I had 42.73 ton times that by my oats and my oats weight, and that comes up to 2,750 bushels. So we haven't had this before where our scale has been like this. So we got the guy, we bought it off of Dean Taves. He's actually coming out to take a look at what is going on. So that's out by almost 350 bushel. That's over 10%. So yeah, at least it's in the right direction. Well, I think he's full. We're able to keep going on the stuff we swathed, but we're just about done. Pretty green underneath. That's the risk we take when we spray the fungicide. It's the plants often hold the green in it a lot longer. So, but we're just about done the stuff swathed, and tomorrow we're gonna get that swather going, and we're just gonna chomp her down. The heads are all cured. Well, for the most part. I'm by the yard here, so it's not. The heads are all cured. It's just the stems are a bit green, so we want to knock it down. It's time. How many bushels does it read? 475? Okay. Yeah, I think he's full. You got cab oats. I was gonna say cab corn, but that doesn't work. Earlier. What's that? I'm disappointed in you, Dylan. You're supposed to keep everything clean.
It'll get clean.
Yep. That's a lot of oats. Okay, I am going to be full. Cart's full again, my front's full, and we told Peter not to come back with the other semi, but we may need them yet. We got Dean out from Triple Star. He's trying to analyze the problem on our scale, and we've definitely got load cell issues. We had it jumping all over the place, so now it's a matter of figuring out the problem, and hopefully we can get our scale back working on our cart. Peter's gonna head up and take the rest that's in the cart. He's got about a good half load up there, and he's gonna grab that and call it a day. The guys are all done putting the combines away. I'm gonna unload this truck and I'm calling it a day. So hopefully tomorrow we can get going in the wheat. I think we're gonna go no matter what. If it's a little wet, we're gonna run through the dryer again, or we'll throw it into aeration bins. We would just like to get going here. We've got acres to cover, and we're set up to dry if we have to. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and have yourself a good one.